Hi, today I'm going to demonstrate to you the use of the iTech Solar Array Simulator solution to test grid tie inverter. So in my setup here, I have a DUT, which is a grid tie inverter. What it does is that it converts the DC power from the solar panel into AC that gets fed into the grid directly. Now, in order to test this grid tie inverter, you would need to connect it to a solar panel, but a solar panel depends on the irradiance and the temperature, which is pretty inconsistent at times. So a good way to test this consistently is to use a solar array simulator. Now, this solar array simulator comprises of two parts. One is the hardware, which is a bidirectional power supply from iTech, and it is being controlled by the solar array simulator software, SAS1000. This SAS1000 software, it will allow you to create PV curve based on the solar panel that you want to emulate. In this setup right now, I am testing the MPPT efficiency of the grid tie inverter across two different profiles, which is the temperature and the irradiance. So on this curve here, it shows you the PV curve in red as well as the IV curve in green. A good grid tie inverter should be able to track the maximum power point whenever the irradiance changes with time. So this will show you whether the grid tie inverter is able to track the maximum power at all irradiance changes. Now, on the readings on the right here, you could see that what is the voltage, the current, and the power that's being drawn from the solar panel, as well as the efficiency. Okay, there are two readings here. One is the top value here is the instantaneous MPPT efficiency at this point in time, and the average efficiency is across the entire test. So you could actually see how well it performed at this point in time, as well as throughout the entire test. You can change the type of curve, the irradiance and the temperature curve. You could create them as you would like to wish, as well as the solar panel PV curve. You can create them based on the panel that you want to emulate. So right now, what we have done is that we are emulating the PV panel on the DC side, and the grid tie inverter is connected directly to a live grid. We also have the SAS1000, which is a grid simulator, and you can connect the AC side, AC output to the grid simulator instead of an actual grid. This is good for isolating the test and for safety reasons. So in conclusion, iTech offers you a comprehensive solution in testing inverters, from the grid simulator to the PV emulation.